What's up, everybody? I just wanted to show you guys an at-home ab workout. The first exercise here is, a seated ab lower leg kind of press here. It's very tough to kind of do for at least 1 minute, I think, personally, for me. So that's the first exercise you're going to see here. You want to try to keep your knees close together, really focus on using your lower abs and not your legs to bring it back and forth. It's tougher than it looks. And I do it for 1 minute. And then we're going to go right into the other exercise, which will be more for our middle abs here. Trying to hit, all of our abs here that we can while at home still. So you can see I'm dreading this. It's building up. I'm hating it. We're getting close to a minute though, and then I'm going to transition next into kind of like just an elevated sit-up. You want to get your scapula and pretty much like your just shoulder blades off the mat, and don't put your head all the way back down. It's a harder contraction that way. I do it sometimes, didn't do it here, but you can do that personally for a better contraction there. I was going more for just focusing on getting really good contractions for the upper and middle abs right here. Not using, momentum too much. I'm just using, my actual muscles in my abs to bring me up there. And then we're going to go into some more ab and oblique work here in a second here. This one can be tough if you don't have the muscles there. It's kind of tougher for me too. That's why I like doing it, getting better at it. Now this one's just a elbow sit up and kind of twist there for the obliques. Again, I'm not using momentum. I'm kind of folding my abs up, feeling them fold up, so that way I can properly do the movements correctly here. It's tougher than it looks. It's very great, for your abs and the obliques again. Doing it for 1 minute in general is kind of tough, I think, personally. And then we're going to be getting into the last few exercises here. These next two exercises I do are only for 30 seconds each. We're getting closer to the time. And I'm going to go into some scissor kicks. It's definitely tough. You want to straighten your legs as much as possible. Focus on them being straight and just using your lower abs to move your legs as much as possible. It's very tough. Like 30 seconds, I was gassed. I was like, hurry up, please. Just hanging on for dear life at this point. My abs were on fire. And then we're going to go into windshield wipers. You can do it this way. This is a more, like, I would say, kind of intermediate level. If you have your legs straight up as possible, that's a more advanced level, and it's very tough for the lower abs. And it's the same thing, just your legs are straighter up in the air. It's good for your lower abs and kind of your lower obliques as well, too. The lower serratus area right there. And this was only for 30 seconds as well, too. And again, it's tougher than it looks. And then the next thing we go into here is going to be it's called the Black Widow plank. And basically, you just get into a plank position there, and you're going to bring your knees to your elbows. And once your knee is at your elbow, you bring your knee up, and it kind of makes your back go up a little bit. You kind of see my back going up a little bit, and it'll hit your lower abs and middle abs. It's kind of brutal once you get around the 45 seconds. You start really feeling it right away. It gets tough to hold that. I was hanging on here for dear life. And we're getting into the last actual exercise I'm going to be doing here, which is going to be, thread the needles for both sides here. of my obliques and my body. So you'll see that shortly. Again, this is a Black Widow plank. You're bringing your knee up to your elbow, and then you're bringing your knee up into the middle of your abs, and it'll kind of make your back go up, and it'll hit your lower abs. You can see the sweat dripping off me, and this is just at home. This one is threading the needle. It's very tough. It's good for the obliques. It's almost like doing a side plank, and then you're reaching in, literally threading a needle. It's really tough. I can usually go heavier, but I just wanted to practice good form. You definitely can turn more. I should have been turning a little bit more there to get more oblique work there. But I'll practice. You know, practice makes perfect, of course. But it is a new exercise that I was introduced to not too long ago. I'd say like a couple months ago. And I've been really enjoying getting better at it. It's definitely pretty fun to do. It's different and it's challenging for sure. So if you guys haven't done this before, I definitely recommend adding it in there. You can see the sweat is coming. I'm holding on for dear life here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one. I'm just kidding. I'll be able to do it. Who are we talking to here? I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is just the other side. Again, the same kind of motion, threading the needle there. And, you know, you don't want to turn too much. It's mainly for your obliques there. I wasn't trying to let my body turn too much, so I wanted to work the main muscles, I guess. So that's why you're not seeing me turn more like with my whole body, because I don't want to go over into a plank position pretty much. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any questions or want to see me do any workouts or you need something cooked up for you, let me know. Leave a like, a comment, and let me know what some of your guys' ab routines are.